Rowing.
Advice from single guys. Advice from guys in a relationship. It's because the coaches don't play.
Yep.
How men shower. Deep scrub. Water will get it. Got drunk. Cut all my hair off and sent it to charity. POV. That one poop mark in the toilet. Resisting the strongest piss blast known to man. When she goes from hey to hey. You already lost her, bro. The way to keep your hoodie is to buy your girl the exact same one. Foolish mortal. She will have 2 grey hoodies.
That's right. We'll just take it again. They don't understand. They don't understand. We take it because it's yours.
And because the other one's in the laundry and you need the other one now.
Yeah, and it smells like you. We take it because it's yours.
This guy is really good looking. Like, if he sucked my pee-pee, I would run my fingers through his hair. No homo. You think no homo is that powerful? Woman makes 80,000 selling nudes on OF to pay for her cancer treatment. What would men with cancer do? What would happen if men were in charge of strollers? She already has...
You gotta slow some of these down.
I would just say, how are you gonna turn that thing?
That's not a problem. You don't... Why would you need to turn? You go over.
She already has 10
You
dudes.
fail to realize what's really going on in that picture.
Monster truck.
Telling she's pretty. Be different. Rob her. Not
What? Be different from the other guys.
There's another one I saw that's kind of similar to that, which is, you're always out wanting a guy to sweep you off your feet and carry you away, but now it's all I can do to get you to shut up while you're in the trunk,
Jesus.
I know it's dark, but
nutted in you on the first time that I met you, and I did it on purpose because I want you forever. What happened to just saying I love you? Fellas, would you be a stay-at-home husband if your wife was making 12 million a year? Yes.
Yeah.
What's the biggest I'm him moment? Verb pulling Vanessa without even talking.
Right? Strong silent type.
Why as a man are you finishing in 3 minutes? Have you ever tried to stop 100,000 people trying to leave a doorway at
right?
once? What if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson never hit the gym? When you meet his friend group and he's not the leader. Man, why are girls still going on about a male friend group having a leader? We not the Avengers.
I can relate to this one. Yeah.
Oh.
Why guys have a hard
I know about this one.
time peeing in the morning? Because we get a random roll between these. Men pick their favorite sports team when they're like 12 and let it make them upset for the rest of their life. They just ain't her. She said
Go back that one. They just ain't her. No, they just ain't her. Looking for the one girl that got away, right? None of them are her.
Damn.
She said no, so I'm wearing this. If her bedroom...
Wow. I would too.
If you spent that much money on it, assuming it's real, that thing's probably a buttload worth cash into that.
Bedroom looks like this, she will cheat on you and say her horoscope told her to.
Confirmed.
Hey, Mel. No. I have one of these hanging up on my wall right now.
These are memes for guys. You are not allowed to have an opinion here.
Hey.
Hung up this really cute picture of my wife in her office today.
That's
in
good.
the laundry room.
I absolutely like that.
I wouldn't know how to feel about that.
People are getting...
I think it would be funny.
I would have just said something like, "It's nice to be appreciated."
creative.
You learn to laugh about things like that, hun. That is just somebody playing games with you out of love.
My bro was cheating on his girl for a whole 2 years. She kissed another guy last week and he said, "Bro, what did I do to deserve this?"
Nothing much.
Ask yourself, is she actually thick or just suffering from lumbar.
Right?
Least serious language of all time. What do Germans call birth control? Anti-baby pillen.
Anti-baby pillen.
Girls flirt by just staring at you like this. You deserve to be treated as good as this guy treats his Jordans. Not a really big fan of fruity beers, but this one wasn't too bad.
How to cope with a massive penis.
Where are y'all pulling from? The backboard.
Right?
What a jeez.
Not even 24 hours since I smashed, and she's already hitting me up. You left your underwear in my dorm from last night, and there's literally shit stains on them. This robot really tried to square up. He let the intrusive thoughts win. Now somebody tell me why she ran away, like a GTA character. Boys can use their fingers for hours while playing video games, but their fingers get tired in 2 minutes when we actually need it. Women can talk
no. Nope. Nope.
yell for hours, but when it comes to that, their mouths hurt after a few minutes.
Yeah. No, that's one thing I can say, because I was doing massage therapy and minor chiropractic since I was like 8. Well, I didn't do chiropractic right away, but I've been doing massage therapy since I was 8. I can literally do like back rubs and work with my hands and I did woodworking and mechanics as well. So I've got really big, strong hands, and they just don't get tired. I can go literally for hours with my hands without them getting tired.
How to calm an angry woman. Are you on your period or something?
Right. Sure, that's gonna work. You go right for it, money.
Society. Men with mental health problems. Be a man. When she says no, babe, yours is perfect. The big ones hurt. You wake up as Spider-Man. What's the first thing you do?
Oh, it took me a second.
You took a second to get that one. I got it right away.
Zendaya. Financial advice for young men. No.
Yep. Walk across the street. That's trouble right there. That's trouble in your path. Walk across the street.
No.
She's got the heels, the dress, the makeup, the high-end shopping bag. Nope, get across the street.
Wow. 2 million followers?
20k is a red flag. Your daily reminder that hippos are hulking muscular tanks, and that their layer of body fat is surprisingly thin. This is how I'm built. If you're in a 1v10 an argument in the group
that's
chat
me
for
too. Well, not anymore, but like in my prime, I always looked like chubby, but I'm like ridiculously strong.
Of girls, who are you adding to the group chat?
If you're in a 1v10 argument in a GC group chat full of girls, who are you adding? The bald guy who went to jail? Yeah, that guy.
What?
I don't know. I don't know that I would add anybody to the chat. I've been in that situation before.
I'd add you then.
Free my bro.
I'm the guy you add. That's the answer to that question.
Didn't do anything wrong. What bro did? I just texted her 62 times in a row. I don't know what bro is going through, but I just know it's about a woman.
Yeah.
Legend says the husband was waiting in the car for his wife to get ready. Absolutely no one. Me and the boys in 4th grade.
That one with the car with the boss over it. Did I tell you the joke that I had about the little kid and I standing in the line at the women's dressing room?
I think you did, but say it again because we're recording.
All right. Well, okay. So I went with my ex, and we went out shopping. Well, she went out shopping. I went along to, keep her company and, hold her purse while she was in the change room. You know how the guy thing, right? So we go over to this place, and she picks out a few items, and she goes over to the change booths, and she hands me her purse and walks in. And I'm just sort of standing there minding my own business. There's nowhere for her to sit. There's no guy-friendly zone, so you just kind of have to stand there and wait, right? And I'm standing there for, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes. And this mother walks over with her, I don't know, 6, 7-year-old son. And she makes him hold her purse while she goes in. And he's just over exaggerated body language, just sighing and heaving and rolling his eyes and stomping his feet and just pitching an absolute fit because he doesn't want to have to stand here holding her purse while she's going in. And she's just like, okay, well, I'll only be a minute. Just you stand here and act like a normal human being. I'll be back in a minute. And she goes in and he's just putting on all these theatrics. And I'm standing there just looking. Now I'm 6'4" and he's like 3 feet tall. And I'm looking down at him. And finally he realizes that I'm looking at him, and he stops and he's looking at me. And I've got this really, really sad expression on my face. And I went into the sort of juvenile voice frame, and I'm like, what are you worried about? I've been in here since I've been standing here holding my mom's purse since I was your age. And then I stomped my foot like he did. And one of the other people who was walking by heard that, and they lost their shit. And I looked down, and the kid's eyes are just big as saucers. Like, oh my God, you've been standing here since you were my age?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's my idea funny
Delightful.
anyway. Yeah, that's my idea funny. Because you
Waiting
got to
in the
know
car for his
that kid, what's going through that kid's head. The only thing I could have done better was to have been a skeleton with cobwebs on it, you know?
wife to get ready. Absolutely no one. Me and the boys in 4th grade. If you knew me in high school and you no longer do, come meet me all over again. Same, but don't come meet me.
Right, exactly.
Brain, just click and drag a box around the Windows logo. But why? No reason. Just do it. You're doing it wrong. It has to be perfectly lined with the edges. Your Honor, if my client was guilty, why would he swear on his mama? Sperm win. Married couples are trying to get pregnant. 18-year-olds hook up once. My dad gives me this cake every year on my birthday.
Sorry, I slept with your mom. Actually, that's funny. That's funny.
I'm going to
If
be
I had
that
a
dad.
biological child, I would do that.
Consider this a date. If this is considered a date, then my homies and me have been dating. Boys
Yeah.
only want to do it. Boys, me, says the name of a girl 2 times. My parents, wife, girl.
Yeah.
Friend. No excuse for guys to be under 6 foot. Hit the gym. Y'all ever be pissed?
Hit the gym? Hit the gym. What am I exercising? The soles of my feet? The top of my scalp? You'd be better off telling me to hit the moose and a blow dryer and get my hair higher. Like that, you'd have more results.
The gym. Y'all ever be pissing, but then you want to piss faster, so you turn on turbo piss mode.
Correct. Yeah, there is a turbo mode.
Excuse me, what?
There is a turbo mode.
I don't want to know.
God watching you fall in love with somebody he's going to use to hurt you for character development.
Yeah, because you know the minute you develop the relationship, that person has to die now, right? Like Jackie in Cyberpunk. Oh, we're so good together. Oh, there's the fatal line right there.
I might have to cut that part out in case somebody hasn't seen it and hasn't done it. No spoilers for that.
The game has been out for years. I don't think it's a huge worry.
I still don't care. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler.
Sorry,
it was in the trailer.
Okay.
It was in the trailer.
Not invented yet. Scissors, not invented yet. Cavemen when deciding on something. Imagine you and the boys on a Friday night in this bad boy.
Ooh.
Wow.
I would be all about that. Ours didn't look like that back in the day. We had an old station wagon. It was not nearly that plush.
Society of Girls.
But you also go back to that. You'll also notice there's another couch facing the back.
Imagine you.
Yeah.
So you can open the back door and have.
Seat.
Well, I've seen the swiveling seats. I've seen the swiveling seats before. The El Caminos have both the drivers and passenger suites will swivel so that you can, like when you go to get out of the car, you turn the whole seat and then put your feet down and get up. So that's actually a thing. I've seen that before. The curved couch back seat with a curved couch cargo area, that I have never seen before. And we had a station wagon when I was growing up that looked a lot like that, quite frankly.
Neat.
You and the boys on a Friday night in this bad boy.
That would be a badass. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
If girls asked out a boy they like, there is 69,420 in pi. Bro said he knew a spot. How do people have places like this readily available to go? Lana Rhodes' son, looking for who his father is. He's still typing. He must be writing a book. Where the fuck is that emoji? Real-life Tarzan, who lived in the jungle for 41 years, had no idea women existed. Imagine how blissful life must have been for this dude.
Right? Absolutely.
Ouch. I understand, but
Absolutely.
ouch.
She just
I
told
remember
him
the
they're just
joke I told you about Job.
Yeah.
friends and forgot her wallet. Stay strong, kings. Mother goes viral with incredible tale of how she left her husband of 14 years for a near stranger she was convinced was her soulmate after one evening chatting at a conference, only for the other man to reject her.
Yep. Get wrecked, scum.
I just left my 14-year marriage for you. Who are you? What's worse than a heartbreak? Having a piss, shaking it, double shaking it, putting it back, zipping your fly, and it still dribbles back into your pants. The ratio of beautiful women to good-looking men is a disgrace. The tables turn dramatically after 35. I don't make the rules. When you realize that she's just another girl,
Oh god, I've only got 3 more years of being pretty.
using you for your giant wiener. This is the best way, not to start a fight with your brothers.
That's when the women start to hit the wall and the men stop knocking on their door.
Oh my god. Straight up just blocking the screen.
Or friends. This kid knows what's up. Who is your hero? Dad, why do you consider this person to be your hero? He is brave. Is there anything your hero is frightened of? Mom.
Mom,
Bro is stuck in the
100.
loading screen. I've been walking on this pipe for almost 5 hours. It's seemingly endless in both directions. Please help. Bro is
stuck in a loading screen.
speaking from memory. Rome wasn't built in a day. POV, you
Nope,
take the hat off of a hat guy. The unwritten rule you should always follow. Me, after accidentally using the same humor that I use with the boys with a girl. Nobody can tell me bids don't got the same effect as makeup. I remember one time I told a girl her rudeness wasn't attractive and she said, genuine question, what makes you think I'm looking to attract you? Message sent me to sleep. Men will
What?
Genuine question. What makes you think I'm looking to attract you? Message sent me to sleep.
Sent me to sleep. It's basically slang. It knocked me out. I'm dead. You killed me. Good job.
Right.
Men will literally choose a shy feminine woman with 0 achievements over an arrogant career woman. We don't even care if you have won a Nobel Prize. Got my baby's ultrasound
Correct.
on my hand. Nah, what if that ain't your kid, G? How guys buy shampoo? It says shampoo. It's on sale. Some say this ancient relic was once used as a projectile during fits of rage. Men, what's stopping you from dressing like this?
Yeah, for real.
Well,
I like
first of all, I'm
this.
not
I like this look.
First of all, I'm not a Starian. I am not a pirate. I'm the Men in Black on right and Zorro on the left. Neither of those characters. If I was at a Ren fair, I might, except for that there's no way I'm getting those pants on from either set.
It's
I'm
just
not
beautiful.
into blousing on my V-neck, but I could probably pull off the black shirt. That actually is kind of badass. He's got every gaming system hooked up on his wall.
I would be impressed. And I would just ask, why is there only one chair?
All fun and games.
Okay, because if there was 2 chairs implying he had a girlfriend or a wife, then that wouldn't be on the wall and that shit wouldn't be in the room.
Unless it was me.
Besides, there's you would be sitting at the desk with the computer right next to it doing your streaming.
Yeah.
Game, set, match, move on.
Until you have to put a disc in. Me acting shocked when my playlist plays bangers back to back as if I didn't create that shit myself. You need a high meme knowledge to understand this.
I don't think you really do.
If I found out I died to some dude playing on the toilet, I am uninstalling. What's harder? Peeing when you're hard, giving birth. I wonder if he's thinking of me. If I don't lift this, I'm gay, and my whole family dies.
It's something like that. Not quite exactly, but as somebody who's been spent my share of time in the weight room, yeah. Because you're like all the other guys. All the other guys are standing around. It's like, if I don't lift this, I'm gay. And then my whole family dies. Is like you're trying to attach that, tap into that adrenaline surge of like the mother lifting the burning car wreckage off their baby. It's like you're trying to tap into like, I have to lift this or my whole family dies. And if I don't lift this, everybody else is gonna think I'm gay. Like I do get what he's saying there. So
I think my favorite thing of the memes for guys was you know, the couple that is facing opposite sides of the bed. The hand woman's thinking, oh, I bet he's thinking about other women. And meanwhile, he's over there thinking about, how does the glue not stick to the inside of the bottle?
Right.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Invisible might be the longest running joke in history. Boys at 5, boys at 25, pulling the hair off the girl they like. My Tinder bio is suck my guts and lick my heart, and this guy really fumbled it so bad. Here to suck guys, guts. How tall are you? What's your weight? Calculating how me and bro are going to pull the 2 10 out of 10 best friends. Hey, that's a famous astronaut. He is my doctor. A good catch. You're lucky. He is a good teacher.
Do you get the joke here?
Not really.
The bald guy is a porn star.
Don't know him.
He's been an astronaut, a doctor, a teacher, a fireman. Are you catching on? He's been the pizza guy with a large package.
Wait a minute, that's my girlfriend's yoga instructor. Such a good guy. My girlfriend always ends up sore and worked up. Means it must be working. Tell him I said hi. Such a small world. What not safe for work male lifestyle hack can you share? If you're feeling cold and your nuts are hanging normal, you've got a fever. That's some quantum shit right here.
Yeah.
This is beyond science. Grooms that have just seen their brides react the same way I do when the waiter brings my mozzarella sticks. I just saw a dad in cargo shorts on a riding mower shoot some finger pistols at another dad on a riding mower. What a fucking power move. The boys when the one dude that's always chill.
Yeah.
Suddenly becomes pissed.
Always fear the wrath of a patient man.
What's worse than a heartbreak? When you wake up in the morning and your phone wasn't charging. When you wake up in the morning. When you wake up. Man that respects a relationship. Hey bro, what's her Insta? She's got a man. Never mind bro. No she don't. Then who Roman 12:12?
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
It's a Bible reference.
Our relationship
Actually, what is Roman 12:12? I don't know that one off the top of my head.
I'm going to open it in another window.
I have it.
Okay.
Be joyful in hope. Be patient in affliction and faithful in prayer. Okay. I just
our friend
had to geek on that one because that was one I didn't know.
Boys after sharing one cigarette. We're conjoined twins, but share a V, but only one of us has a boyfriend.
Sure. Who are you fooling?
This is the craziest headline I've ever seen. Your man looks like he drops common loot when defeated. I have never seen a more devastating insult.
No.
Woman, I just want him to love me for the real me. Men, under no circumstances. Okay, my dogs are barking. My dad wanted to...
That's a nice editing joke.
My dogs are barking. My dad wanted to surprise my little sister with Disney World by making her do a word puzzle. She got stuck here. We are going...
We are going to die.
Going to die. Boys after doing the deed. Seems like the queen is demanding more each day. Girls, I have nobody to talk to. Boys, after getting a call from a scammer. This paint company just dropped the most hardest, distinguishedly filthy transition ever and thought we wouldn't notice. Only men will understand. Boys, after getting a call from a scammer. This paint company
Oh, okay.
That's a beach.
just dropped
That's
the
a
most
roof.
hardest, distinguishedly filthy transition ever and thought we wouldn't notice. Only men will understand. First attempt, second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt. Feminist cafe that charged 18% man tax goes out of business.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oops.
Video games appeal to the male fantasy. The male fantasy. The average PP size.
Right.
People with small PPs bringing
Yeah,
down
building a fucking building in a video game. That's playing to the male fantasy. As notice, there's no scantily clad women anywhere.
the male fantasy. The average
Just guys hammering on wood with nails.
PP size. People with small PPs bringing down the average. Tonight was fun, guys. I will speak to you all tomorrow. Last online 6.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. This isn't just for guys. This is for gamers.
This is for everybody.
Ow.
6 years ago. My daily mood is a guy, in the mood, depressed. So, if I'll carry more chairs, she will notice. Yes, wait till girls find out we have to poke our pee-pee with a toothpick once a week so it doesn't close like a piercing. It's been 3 days.
What? What?
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I absolutely fucking love that. That is fucking brilliant.
Oh, don't do this to me. I thought I knew everything about the boy.
It's not true. It's a complete lie. The problem is women
I
won't know, and
know.
you can't make them prove they can't prove otherwise.
And she still ain't found the money I left for her. When you want to get an
Man,
extra
I've seen
large
that going
dog
on
bed
both
and
ways.
put it under his gaming desk so you can lay by him while he plays, and he says no.
Yeah, well, only if she wears the collar too.
I'm not quite the doggy girl kind of woman. I mean,
Well, I mean, you are a
I'll
dommy
sit in a
mommy.
chair next to you.
Y'all ever notice
Yeah, you'd be more
Well,
likely
hey,
to
I'm a
have somebody
dummy
in the
mommy
dog.
bed.
You're more
But
likely to have
I'm a
somebody in
cuddly-
the doggy bed at your feet, not the other way around.
that the relationship is only at stake if the female is unhappy? You are not ready for that talk
Yep.
though.
Correct? Yeah, men
Sure.
really don't have any significant role in a relationship other than just give me all your shit.
I love
That's
you.
what it's
You
kind
are
of
a
come
bitch.
to these days. Correct.
I would just fucking laugh if somebody did this. Oh my god. I have never actually been showered with this many I love yous before, so I would just laugh
Even-
if somebody randomly thrown in one that was different.
Bitch, I love you. Wow, I'm a bitch. Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to a woman, she will always see the bad things. Astrology girls, when they learn your birthday, when you finally get that sharp pain in your chest and think it's happening. I want a guy who gets zero
Been there.
bitches and has never felt the touch of a woman. I'm a dude, and I hate when people tell me I look tired or angry. Like, I'm just standing here. What the fuck? You sound angry. I bet it's because he's tired. True.
Yeah. I have one of those faces people look at and they're just like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "Nothing. This is my everything is normal face. You should see me when things I'm unhappy or sad." like when I just it's it's the face I've developed over years of living in shitty situations. I'm Gen X. Not for the faint of heart.
Misogynist. The Illuminati at it again.
Send nudes.
Send in you.
Send nudes.
Oh, send nudies.
Again,
Okay.
send nudes. If she called you ugly, just laugh, bro. She has to spend 3 hours drawing her face, so she has enough confidence to leave the house.
what, you know.
That's a guy lunch right there. That's a guy lunch right there.
Should I
I do
break
have a
up with
story.
my girlfriend or marry her?
That's a
If she
Mary.
did this,
Yeah, she brought you this for
huh?
lunch. Well, I remember there was
I'm
this time when I
I'm
was
bad
living with
enough of a cook that I would have to do this.
I lived with a friend of mine. We moved into the same apartment together for a short while, and I would do the dishes, and then I'd be like, "All right," I'd do them for like a week, and I'd be like, "All right, it's your turn to do dishes for a while," and then he'd be like, "Yeah, okay," and then he just wouldn't do dishes until eventually I got so sick of not having any dishes that I would do the dishes again, and then I'd say, "Look, you need to do the dishes," and he'd be like, "Yeah, okay," and then he wouldn't do the dishes. So finally, one time I was determined that I wasn't going to do the dishes anymore and make him
Uh-huh.
actually have to do the dishes. And so eventually got to a point where I was eating Cheerios out of a bunt cake pan with an ice cream scoop because that was all that was left.
God damn.
And I wasn't going to do any of the dishes. And on top of that, he still wasn't doing the dishes, and it had been over a month. And that was it. There were no dishes left in the house. But what he doesn't know is that this went down in like the late part of July, early part of June. And I worked at a lumber company outside most of the time. And I had made some mac and cheese, and I had it in a Tupperware container. And then I had a couple of sandwiches in a big Ziploc, and the whole thing was in a big Ziploc bag for my lunch, you know. And when I got finished with the mac and cheese, I left like a bite or two uneaten. And then I sealed up the Tupperware container and I put it into the empty Ziploc bag and I sealed that up and I threw it in the back window of my car for 2 weeks in the hot summer sun. And then
Oh no.
I put that in the sink at home. And then I refused
Oh
to do I refused to do the dishes. And I came home a couple of
yeah.
weeks after that, and the kitchen, all the dishes were done, the counters were wiped out and spotless. And he was also bad for, he would empty out the garbage cans but never put a bag back in the garbage can and start just throwing trash
Oh,
in the
that's
bin
so.
without a garbage can, without a garbage bag. And I went, and there was, all the garbage was taken out and there were bags back in the cans. And he was sitting there playing a video game, and I came in and I sat down and he hadn't said anything yet. And I said, "Wow, you did dishes. The house looks really great. I'm really impressed. I'm proud of you. I'm amazed." And he says, "I will do the dishes when it's my turn to do the dishes. Please don't ever do that again." And I said, "Whatever are you talking about?" And I said it just like that too, like, "Whatever are you talking about?" And he just very slowly turns and he looks at me. He goes, "What? That was against the Geneva Convention." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, I was finally decided to do some of the dishes. He says, "I found your Ziploc bag." And he says, I knew it was going to be bad when I saw the Ziploc bag was all puffed up. So he says, like, I held my
Oh
nose and
no.
I held my nose and I opened it and there was no smell. And so he thought everything was fine. And then he just opened the Tupperware lid without thinking about it.
Ugh.
And that was the end of that. He was a good boy after that. He did dishes when it was his turn to do dishes.
Should I
Just
break
had
up
to
with my
violate the Geneva
girlfriend
Convention a little bit. It's all good.
or marry her? You can only pick two. There is no way in
Hold
my
on.
fucking chair that I'm reading this.
You
Fuck.
can have one leaf of your choosing, become a worm for 25 years. Taylor Swift feeds you like a baby bird. Who would want that? Your arms are 12 foot long, unlimited, but you get unlimited pudding. Be a pirate every other day. That's a big winner. Also, it's blue, my favorite color. Raise cattle, but they're vampires. That could be interesting. Own
What?
6,000 dragons. I'm in on that. Revive Betty White. Absolutely. That's one of them. Your crush loves you, but you're an olive. Gonna have to go with revive Betty White and own 6,000 dragons. I'm pretty sure.
Become a worm for 25 years? You can have one leaf of your choosing? What does that even mean?
well, a Toronto Maple Leaf, as in like one of the hockey players, gold leaf, silver leaf,
Oh,
an oak leaf. Like, what kind of leaf do you want? Leaf Erikson, who's a musician, rock star. Like any kind of leaf that you want, but you can have one. Now, it doesn't say that it's consensual, so if you choose like Leif Erikson, you might have a problem, like, with the kidnapping charges. But I'm just saying. 12-foot long arms with unlimited pudding. Like, the 12-foot long arms might be a nuisance, but the unlimited pudding part could be a plus. But I'm going to go for the
I'm
dragons
just
and
thinking
revive
of
Betty White
the
because
mental image.
Betty White just needs to
Go
be
ahead.
back alive again. She's just like one of the funniest people ever. Talk about dirty old grandma.
Yeah, I'm just imagining the mental image of this girl finding an olive, eating it, and it's like, oh, I love this olive, and it's like, you're dead. You see?
Yeah.
Fuck no. This guy is a legend. She usually calls me daddy, but last night she called me father. Straight line, dashed
Dude.
line. The IG story of a girl, recapping her whole year. Women after getting flashed. Men after getting flashed. My dad, who is 15,000 in debt. Me, trying to beat Clash of Clans in one day. It's a full circle. My dad, a dumb fact he already knew. 6-year-old me. 20-year-old me. An unfunny video I've already seen. My dad. If a woman asks you if you notice anything new, tell her, I do. Your beauty surprises me every day. Then continue thinking about velociraptors.
Right?
I knew it. There's only 4 things that men think about. One of them is velociraptors. One of them
No,
is
that's not
boobs.
true. Sometimes we think about Rome or some fallen
One
empire,
of them is Rome,
right?
and the other one is sports.
Yeah,
I don't
support
think
the
about
boys
sports that often. Sorry. I played them.
in blue. Blue candy is always the best flavor.
Eh,
I
not
like the
always.
blue Sour Patch Kids.
Wrong, red raspberry. I'm not even big on the blue Jolly Ranchers. Like blueberries are okay, but I prefer like grape or apple or strawberry or vanilla.
I mean, cherry is my favorite flavor, so.
I'm very fond of cherry as well. Cherry sours were like when Elizabeth was growing up. I would send her to school every day, and every day before she left the house, I would give her a single cherry sour, and I told her they were smart pills to help her focus and study at school. It's funny that she hates cherry now, but like as she was growing up, she like, yep, you take this, go to school. Well, what's that? It's a smart pill. Okay. It'll make you smarter. It must have worked because she's doing well in university, so. What if I just woken up with shit all over me in my bed sheets? Left you some chalky stars. I put them
Have
on
I
your
just
face while you were
woken up
sleeping.
with shit all over me
was that
and my
thought
bed
process
sheets?
behind?
I left
Funny?
you some
Yep,
chalky stars. I put them on your face while you were sleeping. What was the thought process behind that? Funny. You may be old, but are you this old?
That looks like the Ninja Challenge thing,
I've
except there's
seen
an older version
reruns
of it. Yeah.
Wipeout. Yeah.
I still think I could absolutely
Wipeout
tear
Ninja
this
Challenge, but there's the Japanese version, which originally started all of this, which is even better. There's the Japanese obstacle courses are absolutely insane.
track. Men love to have a backyard, so they can pee in it when they are drunk. Date men who communicate and apologize, and be a woman that can do the same. My
Oh my god.
All of them laying there sleeping, watching TV with a pizza on their chest. Oh, they're not. Only one of them looks like he's sleeping, and the other 2 look like they're awake. Two of them look like they're both Tony Stark, but I don't know who the bald guy is. A bald guy and 2 Tony Starks. Well, Tony Stark and Tony Stank. Yeah.
My husband had a sleepover with his best friends to watch Thursday Night Football. How to get your girlfriend's attention. Hey, what was that show your dad was telling us about? The time travel one. My ex stopped by my work today. What did she want? When my parents went to
I didn't read
She wanted to know what that TV show was.
Oh.
She
Yeah.
want. When my parents went to Ireland with my grandfather, who hadn't been there in 25 years, he took them to his favorite pub. When he went in, a guy at the bar said, "Oh God, he's back."
All
With
right, that makes sense at an Irish pub. Yeah.
when I'm about to puke on their home that took 4 generations to build. I'm convinced most animals can be categorized as dog or not dog. POV, another day of not needing to know how to prove a triangle is a triangle. When you realize your nights of gaming with the boys are slowly coming to an end. When they force you to be the goalkeeper. Bros got ultra instinct. Big Shark came to say good day while I was pedalboarding. This man is playing with fire. Found the entrance to Middle Earth. This guy really hasn't heard of the Alaskan bullworm. This is his 5th haircut this week.
That's the Brazilian butt lift, which apparently a lot of people have problems with those leaking, and they stink like hell.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My butt looks like that, and I don't need a lift.
This week, you're offered 300 million, but you can never
Yeah,
drink
but the
alcohol.
rest of your body probably looks like it belongs attached to that, right?
Again, can you do it?
You're offered 300 million, but you can never
I
drink
mean-
alcohol again. I do that already. My whole family's
Yeah.
alcoholics. I drink socially, but I mean, if I had to give up alcohol for 300 million, done. Not even a problem.
Me as a stay-at-home husband, telling my breadwinner wife about all the chores I did today.
Right?
I don't love you anymore. I'm breaking up with you. Okay, I love you, but my time has come, and I have to go. Goodbye, my friend. When your bro is finally happy with a girl. Me, showing bro the new baddie I've been talking to. Guys who spend hundreds on their favorite game years ago, trying to force themselves to play it. Can I suck your pee-pee when you're done showering? I will get on my knees if you want.
Whoa, somebody's thirsty.
No, you ate my quesadilla. Cinderella removed one shoe, and she found love. You girls out here half naked and still single.
That's a grandmother talking.
I
love the grandmothers that are spitting truth at the current generation of young girls, and they're like girls are all bitching about the guys, and the grandmother is like laying it out straight, going, "You have no idea what you're fooling with here. You should be so fucking happy, and you are so fucking spoiled."
Was no MILF 2 miles away. I'm surprised Fast and Furious didn't do it first.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Why the helmet though? I've given him so many obvious signals. The only signal I know. Only men know how many urinals there are in this picture.
There's 2.
Urinals?
Men rap.
Yeah, there's only 2 urinals.
The only
in that.
signal
I'm sorry,
I know.
did you say
only
there's 2?
men.
Correct.
There's clearly 3 there.
No, there's 2. And this is why, obviously, only men
Is it
understand.
because one of them's too short?
That one on the far right side is for midgets and children. It's not men. No men are going to use that. So there's only 2 functioning urinals. If a man were to use that urinal, there would be spray all over the place. It's worse than a toilet. It's not at like knee level. That is like at mid calf level peeing into that. So yeah, no, there's 2 urinals there.
Know
Unless
how
you're
many
a kid or a midget.
urinals there are in this picture.
I think I have to censor the word midget.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a medical differentiation between dwarfism.
Well, all right.
Men wrapping gifts. Men using a smoker.
That looks good. I want to eat that.
That is correct on how to wrap presents, although I don't see enough duct taped there, but it's a good start.
Happy 6 months. Bro, I am disposable. When you ask a girl out and she says, who else is coming? My girl is in Miami for spring break. I hope she's having fun. I accidentally did it with this girl, and now she's pregnant. Since it's an accident, the baby isn't mine, right? Yes, it's yours. Nah, it was an
Right?
accident. That guy didn't stand a chance. Clearly he's never seen the movies. This is where you slam the brakes and do a 180. Me getting kicked out of my own wedding because I said the name of my first love instead of my girlfriend of 48 years. My freshman... Okay, I've read this before.
My first love instead of my girlfriend of 48 years. That was the hidden joke there. Now
Cool.
they're
You
married. Okay.
dropped something. What? Hopefully your standards. What's up? I'm Chad.
This is
Those 5 minutes when a man is shaving, and all that's left is a mustache, and he's walking around saying, "Maybe I will keep it," are the most terrifying 5 minutes of a woman's life.
I mean, I kind of like mustaches if it looks
But
good.
if you haven't grown and cultivated the mustache to be a mustache on its own, the people who have beards and mustaches that were all part of the same thing, and then you shave the beard off to keep the mustache does not look good at all. It looks
Oh
completely
no.
out of place.
I've read this meme before, but so dumb. Send the letter E to this goal of a
I hate
woman's
when he
life.
does
I've
that.
read this meme before.
Back that one up. Yeah. So my dad and brother took separate cars to the diner. They looked like they're arguing about who's going to go home and change. Oh, wait a minute. They were. What's the next one, though? Stop the next one, too.
But so dumb. Send the letter E to this
I
girl on
laugh at
ship
this
by
one. I sent the letter E to this girl on a ship by accident, but may have come on too strong, which is funny because you and I always do the E thing.
accident. It may have come on too strong. Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
2012, a Chicago man bought a car for $600, registered it to his ex-girlfriend's name, then parked it in an airport, racking up 678 parking tickets, totaling $105,000.
Ooh, good move. Good
Good
move.
revenge.
Grandmothers do not understand a no. Nobody. A deal watching a 7-ton truck drive towards him at 150 miles per hour. Tonight at work, a
Correct.
customer ordered 3 meatballs, ate them all, ordered 3 more meatballs, ate those 2, told his server to take empty plates before his wife got there. Wife gets there. Server takes both of their orders. He goes, "I think I'll try the meatballs." What was he hiding?
The fact that he hadn't eaten all day and didn't want to look like he was as hungry as he really was. I've seen women do the same thing. They'll eat before they go out on a date so they can look like they're not gonna order a lot, or
then that
they're
wastes
light
food.
eaters.
Listen,
No, you're missing the point. Is
I've always been
they're
different
being
on my dates.
disingenuous. Yeah.
No, I know. Anytime that I've been taken out on a date, I will eat my plate and yours too. I do not hide that I am a fat ass.
You can try and eat my plate, but I defend my my plate. Before the dinner
Well,
comes,
then we'll just
I
have another
I
plate.
take the tableware and the little creamer containers and stuff, and I build siege equipment around my plate. So if you're going to try and come for my plate, you are going to be bombarded with trebuchets and crossbow bolts.
Well,
I will go to war. I'm just
I have
saying.
scared a guy away, I think, though, by consuming an
I
entire pizza by myself in front of him.
I literally build siege equipment on the table while we're waiting for our food. So good luck with that.
But did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you scared a guy off by going after his plate. Yeah.
No, mine.
Oh, going on. Oh,
I ate an entire pizza by myself,
yeah.
and I think I scared him.
Yeah.
I think what was going
that-
through his head is, this bit's going to eat me next.
Well, no. His next thought is in a year she's going to be 300 pounds, and I'm not into that. So, bye.
Well, that's the thing. My jobs always make me sweat, so
Yeah.
I work it off.
I mean,
in the
I've
job
always been
site.
I've always been a big guy, and when I was working at the lumber company 16 hours a day outside chasing forklifts, carrying lumber and all that stuff, I was down as light as I ever was, about 240, 260, and I looked like an NFL linebacker. Like, I mean, and I ate everything. Like, I ate ridiculous amounts of stuff. And that's because I just had a massive calorie output during the day.
Yeah.
My wife just farted so loud, she woke herself up, then turned over, hit me, and called me disgusting. This is what love after 18 years of marriage is.
Correct.
Like
I told you
boys.
about my mom waking up in the middle of the night and beating the crap out of my dad because she thought there was a mouse under the bed, under the covers
And
of
it
the bed.
Was in her dream.
In her dream,
The
yeah. She
perfect
dreamed a
girl
mouse
does
got
not
under the covers,
exist.
and
I
so she
prefer my
beat the
men
shit
out
out
of
of my
shape
dad.
and overly sensitive. My son 7 has discovered D's nuts jokes, and it's all he says now. Everything is D's nuts, he simply can't stop. I asked him where he heard the joke. He made a promise that if he told me, he wouldn't get in trouble. I agreed, so he
Found out
leans
from
in and
grandma?
whispers, D's nuts. Was
That's funny. Should get points for that.
staying at a hotel, I hear my husband yell, babe, come here quick. When I walk in the bathroom, he says, look, I've got an expert mode toilet seat. I think it was his favorite part of the
Right? Absolutely.
That's for the toddlers.
vacation. Do not buy your dad any more toys. I got in trouble with my lightsaber.
God, I wish I had a father like this.
Her, babe, don't worry about my past. Her past.
A
It's
mile of
all
wieners.
sausages, yeah. Sausage
When
fest.
one of your bros admits that he almost thought about cheating, so the squad comes together to get him right because men don't cheat. Girls can't find their hair ties, but they know what you did and said 7 months ago at 6:40 p.m.
Correct.
Just bought him food, slept with him, and sent him home in an Uber. Let's see how men like it. If I had $1 for
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure they do.
him food, slept with him,
Bought
and
him
sent him home
food,
in
slept
an
with him, and
Uber.
then sent
Let's
him
see
home
how
in an
men
Uber.
like
Let's see how they like it. I think we would be just absolutely fine with that.
it. If I had $1 for every girl that found me unattractive, girls would find me attractive. Recently,
Correct.
one of our newest team members asked if he could decorate his cubicle. When I said yes, I was not expecting this.
That is brilliant. The
Cozy.
contact Well, it's the contact wallpaper to give it the warm, rich wood tones that gets my attention. And he's got the little miniature electric fireplace there below the window with a better view. Like, honestly, I mean, I probably could do without the stuffed animal head, but I get where he's going with it.
Just see the glass. It has mountain range and forest on it.
Yeah. No, I would be totally okay with that.
Make you want to come to work for a while, or be able to at least
Well,
tolerate it while you're
It's
there.
the idea of the cubicle is so goddamn dehumanizing. I am not an egg in a carton. I am not an ice cube in a tray. I'm a human being, right? If I can't
Yeah.
go in there and have a personalized workspace, then it doesn't belong to me, and that means I am an interchangeable cog in your machine. And if that's the case, go get a different cog. I am not a number.
Uh-huh.
I am a man.
Guys, what's stopping you from dressing like this 24/7? I do not
Not
work
having
at
a
Olive
body
Garden.
like that, and I don't work at Olive
There's
Garden.
not whack it all good. But hey, it's a good look.
Husband, welcome
No,
home.
not on me, it
I'm
wouldn't
hiding in
be.
the house with a
Oh, I've seen this. I love this. I want to be this
Yeah.
wife.
Nerf gun. Here is the other one. The loser cooks dinner tonight. May the odds be forever in your favor. Wife, my niece drew me holding hands with a burrito, and I've never felt more understood.
Right?
My 87-year-old grandfather recently got Facebook, and this is the first thing he sends to me. Hey Courtney, just to let you know that you are not the only one in the family with graphic art talents.
That the previous one reminded me of my stepdaughter again. When she was 5, we were out in Vancouver, and we were driving around, and she was just strapped in her little car seat in the back, and I look over, and she's just tilted her head, so she's looking out the window up at the sky with this big beatific smile on her face. So serene, so happy, just staring up into the sky as we're driving along. And I was like, wow, man, I wished I could look like that. And I said, hey, sweetie, what are you thinking about? She goes, candy. And and I'm like, that is the pinnacle of being a child right there. To have that look on your face thinking about candy. Now, when she was 14, we was driving with her, and I saw a similar expression on her face looking out the window. And I said, what, are you thinking about candy? And she's like, no, I'm thinking about my boyfriend. And I said, well, those days are over.
Oh, that's funny.
My dad is sad because no one is coming to his donut shop. Just wanted to update you. We completely sold out on all of our donuts. You are all amazing. I cannot thank everyone enough for coming out and supporting our business. This means so much to my family.
Aw. I would love to go there. It looks like a nice little place.
Most embarrassing email exchange I've ever had. Sent an email. They replied and called me Matthews. I reply with a stink about how my name is actually properly spelled out, and that's actually really important to me. They told me to check my first email. I had misspelled my own name.
I haven't done that in a while.
You trying to think of a way to tell her she can't stay the night. Guys,
Right.
when they liked a girl back then, I will write a poem about her to make her feel special. I bought her a beautiful jewel. Guys, when they like a girl now, I'm going to send her a picture of my wiener. Too late. I just gifted her Discord Nitro.
Oh my god. Please just buy me a beautiful gem or write me a poem.
I've used
You
this
don't want
meme
Discord
before,
Nitro?
The only thing I use it for is to upload bigger pictures and videos sometimes.
There you go. Bigger dick pics.
No, not from me, not from them.
It's a good meme. A guy in my office is called Nitro. I've used
What would... You're so selfish. Your father has been working so hard for himself, so you never offered to help him?
He's been working hard
Sorry,
all by
Mom.
himself.
Dad,
do
do
you
you
want
want help?
No.
No.
Yeah, see, because women are used to raising kids, and so they're used to having kids doing things when they could probably do it easier themselves, but the kids got to learn. With dads, it's like, you don't know how to do this. I can't be bothered to teach you, so just get the hell out of my way. I want to get it done.
Ooh.
this meme before, but it's a good meme. A guy in my office is shaking his protein shake, and this woman poked her head around the corner and said, "Do I hear margaritas?" No, Janet, it's 10 a.m. One time I accidentally went to the men's washroom instead of the women's. I only found out after I opened a pad, and the person in the stall next to me said, "Dude, it must be a huge shit if you're having snacks in here." Good.
Oh, no. How did you miss
That's
it for
funny.
the urinals, though?
Huh?
I would know if I walked into the men's restroom. There's urinals.
Well, if she wasn't looking that direction, if she was just looking at the stalls and was thinking, the urinals, sometimes the urinals aren't directly in front of you when you walk in. Most men's room, they are, because 90% of the time, guys just need to hit the urinal. And then the commodes are off to the side. But sometimes it's the other way around. You go in and you'll be confronted with a row of doors, and then the urinals are actually, they'll have the sinks to the side, and the urinals are on a corner facing like the door you came in on, but they're on a nook on the other side. Like, I've seen some weird bathrooms, so it all depends on the shape of the bathroom.
Good luck. Some people don't understand that sitting in your own house alone, in peace, eating snacks and minding your business is fucking priceless. And the best
I
yet
agree.
things my
That's why I do
nephews have done. The 7-year-old ordered a burger today and was asked if he wanted it medium. "Could you please make it very large?" he asked. Told that the choice was between medium or well done. He asked if the chef could do the best he could.
Correct.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes, I'm going to be honest with you. For a period of time in the 90s, I frequently wore a t-shirt that said, "No fear," but there was some fear. My professor doesn't
Right.
believe in laser pointers, so he uses a fishing pole with a foam finger attached, and I
Oh, he's trying his best.
cannot contain myself during a lecture.
Actually, I think
went
that's better than a laser pointer. Laser pointers are hard to see sometimes.
on a flight that had a chat room all passengers could use. After choosing a nickname, I chose Pilot.
Gonna take
Just
off
kicking it with my
soon.
passengers.
Psyched. That's what I call the oh wait, just kicking it with my passengers. I'm not sure. The pilot should be sitting in 2H, just kicking it with my passengers. That's what
Gonna
I
take
call
off
passengers. Okay.
Soon, psych. I'm not sure the pilot should be sitting in 23H, just kicking it with my PGers. That's what I call the passengers. This guy is playing for both teams, and
Huh? What?
They're just two guys that look similar.
3.
he's also a part of
Yeah,
the
they're
audience
different guys. I can spot the differences. Look at the eyebrows, the eyebrow ridges, the
Yeah.
nose head and forehead shape is similar. Head shape is similar, although the guy in the white shirt has a more conical, vertical dome to his head, whereas the other guy has more of a rounded head top. So there are distinct differences between them.
himself.
But you'd have to be able to read. I love this one. I've seen this one before.
Sister asked me to watch her son yesterday, so I took him skydiving. Most guys send nudes. My boyfriend. Yeah, I'm showering. Oh, nice. Send me a picture of your hair in a giant spike.
I would if I could get my hair. My hair is too long for that.
No, you guys. My dad was watching a video on his laptop in the living room, and I walked up behind him and said, "Who's that fucking nerd?" And to my horror, the nerd on the screen laughed. It was a Zoom meeting. The nerd is one of our company's investors. My downstairs neighbor has a daughter who lets her boyfriend sneak in through the window every day. I'm not a narc, so I haven't told her dad. Well, she's just told me my skinny jeans are out. I'll
What?
be asking her dad tomorrow why his son keeps forgetting his keys. Respect your elders.
Right.
Okay, sad. 36,000 followers, but no girlfriend. I'm at Walmart, and I overheard a frat boy answer the phone with, "Sup, you little bad bitch," and a couple seconds later he said, "I miss you too, mum." I was riding in an Uber with a gay male colleague when his Grindr app notification went off his phone. The female Uber driver said, "I know that sound. My husband plays that game all the time."
That's funny.
Oh no.
I babysat my nephew for the first and last time today. Hey, I keep taking him out, but he won't poop. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm a Phyllis man today, because I had to face this guy in 2018.
I don't get this joke because I don't
Me
play the
neither.
game.
I don't play it either.
I'm guessing he was like, it was a common thing to wear this skin in Fortnite, and you
I'm
always
guessing
lost
it's
to that guy.
Fortnite. Yeah, I'm guessing it's Fortnite, so.
Guys, I unlocked a new love level today. I flipped the script and wore her hoodie. All I can say is, this is how women have been feeling this whole time. Why have they kept this a secret? I get it now. Her smell, this is too, this is, "Hi grandma, you're too skinny, come eat." 20 years later, "Hi grandma, you're too skinny, come eat." A stray shot from someone yesterday almost hit my head while I was playing Apex. At most missed me by 3 inches and hit my left monitor. What is life? Bro almost got third-partied.
Right?
Jeez.
National Geographic photographers risking it all for the perfect shot.
National Geographic photographers risking it all for the perfect shot. How male conversations go. How have you been, man? Been chilling. What about you? How have you been, bro? Been chilling. What about you? Girls after using $37,000 in hair products. Guys after washing their hair with a bar of soap. Dogs bathing twice a year.
That's the one I saw. The girls using their hair after 37,000 hair products. Guys washing with their all-in-one body wash, right?
Yeah.
Boys, OMG, I wonder who it could be. I can't wait to talk. Girls, cool. Where do y'all take your mamas to eat?
This is a blatant lie.
Her house? What? No, that's...
I do not have unsent or unread messages. I look at all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
Cool.
guys don't get messages. Women get messages. Where are y'all taking your mamas to
I
eat at
send
on
messages.
Sunday?
Where do y'all
Her
take your
house,
mamas to eat
right?
at a Sunday?
Sunday
We got
at her
food at the
house.
house. I think about this
Right.
tweet a lot. Do you think birds get lost? Imagine just flying and looking down midair like, bruh, this is not Brooklyn. My dad asked me to visit him because he dug out our old Xbox 360
You just kept that take, okay.
and he wanted to play some Halo like we used to almost 20 years ago. 3 years away from 2025 and the world looks nothing like Black Ops 2. Only men will understand this. Sleeping with 206 bones in the morning, waking up with 207.
Yeah.
No, there's some ladies that'll get it too, and I'm one of them.
I got the PlayStation 5 because I prefer PlayStation. Cool. What did you get? I got the Xbox Series X because I prefer Xbox. Cool. My 13-year-old son told me that when he hits 99 pounds, he wants to eat 1 pound of nachos on his own so he can become 1% nacho. Expectations versus
That's brilliant. Love it.
Reality. Nice pics, bro. How much can you bench? I used to lift
Yeah, you're not gonna attract the ladies, you're gonna attract the other men.
kitchen men. You get home and your girlfriend does this. What are you doing next?
What
I
did
would
she
have
put
said,
on
what
there?
the hell were you playing?
Broke the controller.
Your
Get a new
20s are the best.
girlfriend is the correct answer.
Well,
That's
the
very
controllers are
clearly.
cheaper than the
Oh, you want to bet? You're going to save money if you get rid of the girlfriend. Just get a new controller, get rid of the girlfriend, then you'll be in a lot better condition.
Best years of your life, my 20s. Only the realist of real will understand. Just walked in on my boyfriend singing a lullaby to our daughter while putting her to sleep.
Oh, I get it. It was Jägerman Jensen. He was number one. It's a SpongeBob joke.
Will understand. Just walked in on my boyfriend singing a lullaby to our daughter.
I can't believe my brain just pulled that out and it was like, this is the answer. This is the correct answer. It reminds me of a tweet that I saw the other day of, you can't just show people somebody's random forehead and then expect them to recognize it. And I was like, oh my God, that's the taller guy in Home Alone. That's the guy's forehead from Home Alone. How do I know that?
Yeah.
While putting her to sleep. The lullaby was by You Would
It was one of the wet bandits.
Drank by T-Pain. Plus 10,000 parenting. My husband, who did not grow up
Actually,
with
the
dogs.
plus 10,000 parenting one. Go back to that one.
You Would Drank by
Walked in a boyfriend singing to I had a friend of mine who was honestly, there was something wrong with him, I think, but he used to read his son stories every night to put him to sleep as a toddler, right? And you're like, oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, Stephen King and Clive Barker stories. He read the kid horror books for bedtime.
Jeez.
T-Pain. Plus 10,000 parenting. My husband, who did not grow up with dogs, just came to me, very worried because the dog is not eating her food, but is begging for his. Something must be wrong with her food, because she's clearly hungry, but she only wants mine. I showed you my rocket. Now please respond.
Nope, makes perfect sense to me.
This meme will never not get old.
Right.
I showed you my insert this. Please respond. Picture taken from low angle.
Ladies,
Right.
can you see this? Damn, this is the saddest thing I've seen all
Wait,
week.
what?
My
Go
cancer
back to
one,
the
guys.
parking lot.
Goodbye.
He goes so
Can you
fast
see
on
this?
some of these. What in the fuck all? Why did they bother putting those there? Oh, I see why. So that the wheels stop you before your bumper gets onto the sidewalk. I get that. A curb. Yeah.
Do
A
y'all
pet
see
red painted
these?
curb.
I
Yeah. These are.
do, but I've seen some of people that
I know.
I work
Oh,
with people that can't see these.
yeah. I'm like, I was looking to see if there was some pattern other than why are they just driving over them, but the only pattern is why are they driving over them.
You see this? Damn, this is the saddest thing I've seen all week. My cancer one, guys. Goodbye. Last online 9 years ago.
Oh God.
Rest in peace.
All right.
Well,
I've got to go put my feet up for a while.
Only we can take a 21-minute video and make it last an hour and 7.
That is normal for me. You have had conversations with me before. You do know I am known for talking people's phones out of battery. So
This one's going to be a long one on YouTube. Hi, YouTube.